Yo, what's good, YouTube? I might be a few years too late with this review, but I don't give a damn. So let's get into it. Yo, today's topic is my honest opinions and review on Quantum Break after beating it on the hardest difficulty. I must say, off rip, this is one of the best video games I've ever played in my life. And that's just me being 100% honest, yo. This game was so ahead of its time. It's sad that we have yet to get a sequel. First thing I want to start off with is the graphics. I played on the Xbox Series X with the 1X enhancement, which, if I'm not mistaken, boosted up to 1440p, not a full 4K, not a native 4K. And that's okay. It's running at 1440p, 30 FPS, and y'all know if you've been around on my channel, I hate 30 FPS in games. But this is hands down one of the smoothest 30 FPS games I have ever played in my life. That and the Mafia trilogy as well. This game looks amazing. You can tell it was way ahead of its time. Now, a little backstory. I tried playing this last year before last, when I got my Series S, but it was running at base Xbox One settings. It was really blurry, sub 900p, sub 1080p, and it just didn't vibe well with me, so I left it alone. Got my Series X, came back to it, and my Lord, like I said, this game is beautiful. It runs smooth, even though it's only 30 frames per second. I have to give that a disclaimer. It has not gotten any S or X love. It has not gotten any FPS boost. The game is beautiful. The world is unique. I don't know how they got this to run on the base Xbox One back then, but Remedy and Xbox Game Studios, they are some wizards. I love the look of this game. I love the feel. The gunplay and gameplay is very underrated. I love the powers you get, the dash, the time dash, the slowing down the time, letting the bullets build up and just letting 100 shots ride on somebody. To me, that is really dope. Now, the story to me literally kept my attention from beginning to end. And it's not too many games that can do that, in my honest opinion. I have ADD and ADHD, like probably 80% of black people in America. They just put that on us. And this game kept my attention throughout the entire 8 to 9 hours I played. Now, I played on the hardest difficulty, and it wasn't that hard, in my honest opinion. It was the later half of the game can be really taxing, but I recommend, if you haven't played this game yet, or if you just haven't given it a full shot or full try, yo, go back, play it on hard and play it on the Series X, and treat yourself to a great game. Now, I will be honest, the final boss battle was kind of poorish design, and I can see why so many people didn't like it. But once you understand what you're doing and what has to be done to beat him, I beat him on the first try. Now, that's not me bragging or saying I'm good or better than anybody. That's because, shout out to my homie Reese. He pretty much warned me exactly what I was walking into. So with me having that pre-notion and that pre-knowledge of me to look out for, this, that, and the third without spoiling anything, I was able to take him down on hard on the first try. Now, story, 10 out of 10. Graphics, I go ahead and get that a 9 out of 10 because I really want that FPS boost. Now, I want to get into voice acting. The cast in this game is so well done. Sean Ashmore did Jack Joyce justice. His brother William Joyce, played by Dominic Mornigan, great. Courtney Hope as Beth Wilder, great. Lance Reddick, this guy right here, Lance Reddick, I want to make sure I'm not butchering his name. He is such a great actor. I love when I see him in movies, shows, or video games. I first discovered him as an actor when I was younger, watching The Wire. If I'm not mistaken, he was one of the detectives, or even a police chief, if I'm not mistaken. I know he had some type of power on there. But even Adam Gillen also did Paul Serene a great job. So it's like, even the surrounding cast was really good, man. So it just, for me, it hits all those boxes, man. It's really immersive. The graphics is good. It keeps your attention. It keeps you wanting to play. It doesn't overstay its welcomes. Now, some people said that the long shows in between each act kind of threw them off. And I can completely understand that. I can completely understand that. But people act like it's not a skip button sitting right in front of your face. That's what I did. If you don't want to sit there for and make a little 10-hour experience up to 20 hours, then you can easily skip those. Go watch a little summary on YouTube and get the full context of what's going on. But this game right here is what solidified my love for Remedy Entertainment. I played the Alan Wake remaster earlier this year. I really enjoyed it. It looked good. I played it before it got the HDR update. So if it looked good and ran perfect back then for me at a 60 FPS, 1440p as well, then I can only imagine how good it looks with HDR. And it's kind of mind-boggling that it wasn't there. But hey, you know the saying, better late than never, right? If I had to put a number on this game overall, I'm going to have to go a solid 9.5 out of 10. The only thing stopping me from giving it a 10 is really the lack of a higher frame rate option, especially on this new hardware. Overall, I'm just really satisfied with this game. I kind of wish I didn't beat it so quick, even though I did take my time with it. It's not a long game by any means, but I do wish it was a little longer. But before all of that, I really hope this game gets a sequel. I plan on playing Control soon. Everybody keeps recommending it to me. I look forward to diving into that. But man, boy, oh boy, did I enjoy my time with this game. I can't recommend it enough. If you're new to the channel, just discovering this video, go play Quantum Break. It is in Game Pass. If you've been around my channel for a minute, you guys know I am, critical of games that I don't like and games that I do like. I love. This game has entered probably my top 10 games of all time, especially on the Xbox system alone. The whole Xbox has no games from last generation. You can hype and say that all you want, but this is a new generation, and we obviously changed that around. Shout out to Phil Spencer, the man with the master plan. And even last generation, some of these older games really need sequels, man. Quantum Break, Rise, Son of Rome. Those two games alone was way ahead of their time. They really were. Like, they was way ahead of their time. So I really didn't want to make this video too long. I know this is an older game. It came out in 2016. Most people probably played it, but I'm talking for the percentage of people who have not played that game, like me, and got their hands on these new systems, this new hardware. The game is so good, in my opinion. Even if you got a Series S or even an Xbox One and you haven't played it, I would still recommend playing this game. I really do. That's how much I love this game and how much I enjoyed this game, and that says a lot. I think I'm going to leave it there. Please check out the game. You're doing yourself a disservice as a gamer if you don't. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far and you still listen to my voice, give your boy a like. Consider subscribing to the channel and be a part of this family and this community I'm growing over here. Please feel free to share this out. And y'all have a great day, man. Marley out.
But it ain't over. I'm sipping on that soda, Coca-Cola. Now she calling on my phone, my Motorola. But yeah, that's my baby, like she sitting in a stroller. You act like you ain't noticed, but I've been already told you.